Hello guys, it's MalivaHunter here, and today I want to show you my guide with talents and glyphs and a bit of rotation for hunters, maybe a few duels in the end, just to show how I use it all. So I start with my talents. It's right here. Yeah, this is my spec versus casters, and I chose a crouching tiger, hidden chimera, because I want a shorter disengage. I want cooldown on my deterrence very faster. Mainly deterrence. I like to use a lot of deterrence versus casters. I choose the one arrow escape and post haste, as I don't really need to buff my disengage versus a caster. For the second tire, I got a silencing shot, and that should be pretty obviously. It's the best thing to do versus a caster is to silence him. Use it on cast every time. That's better. Violent thing and the binding shot is not really worth it, because you don't really need to, don't need to bind down and range it, and yeah, violent thing is on DR with your trap anyway. It's not good. That's how it is. For the third tire, I'm using acceleration, and I use that because it's a big instant heal. You can read in this and use it again. So it's a lot of healing, and the fights will normally be very short, which make it better than split point. Which is better for longer fights. Aspect of the hawk is not used in PvP, as it's not necessary you be in aspect of the hawk, so it's useless, and it can be used for PvE but not in PvP. I use acceleration for casters. For the fourth tire, I'm using Seal of the Hunt, as this is what I like most. It's what I prefer, as it makes me feel my gameplay is better. I just like Seal of the Hunt, very easy. Dire Beast is the best if you want to do burst damage. If you want to do a lot of damage, Dire Beast is better. It's less focus, but it is really good for doing damage. But I don't like, especially not versus casters who will just kite your pet, kite your CC down your beast, and makes it useless. So I won't use it. Favor would be my second choice if you like to have some control on when you have extra focus. I would use Fervor. It's a lot of focus you get back. Both the regen and the instant focus is a lot. It's really good. But as I said, I like to land better. For my fifth tire, I use a Link Rush. Basically, of course, this is the best damage. You should stack it up with the Beta Wrath and do a lot of damage. 9 attacks with 200% attacks it's a lot of damage, and you just see him drop down when you use it. So I like the Link Rush. Link Strike could be used, especially in arena, because you can link a gorilla next to a target and pummel him, focus pummel him. It's good for arena. I heard people do that. I'm not sure how good it will be when it first comes, as Link of the Rush is more damage, and so is Murder of the Crows. Murder of the Crows is just not it don't burst as much. It's a bit more damage, but it's not the biggest burst. It could be good if you wasn't playing Beastmaster, which pretty much I guess every hunter is playing Beastmaster right now. I guess Murder of the Crows could be the best one to take, but I'm using Link Rush. Quick talk about level 90 talents here. As what I heard, it's pretty useless, all of them. Power Shot could be nice, but 3 seconds cast, come on man, it's not worth it. Barrage is a channeler, and I would take Glyph. I think it's the most damage, but I'm not sure I would ever use it. So this is my spec versus casters, and let's talk about the glyphs. The glyphs I use is these. I use Glyph of Camouflage. I use it under combat, so it's nice. 6 seconds vanish under combat. It's really good, and you can get the opener. You can make sure to get the opener perfect on everything, even a mage, because you can stay invis longer than he can. So I'll take Glyph of Camouflage. Then I got Glyph of Pet, because it's really important. The most important thing is your pet cannot be CC'd. You cannot have your pet in a fear. You cannot have your pet in a rooted down by mage, anything. That's why I take Glyph of Pet. You gotta dispel your pet, no matter what. And the last one I got is Glyph of Mirror Blades. This is because it's a nice big spell to have. It makes casters gotta think all the time, did you use deterrence? If you haven't used deterrence, you gotta be careful that you don't spell reflect something good back. Versus a boom can actually reflected an entire Starfall because he didn't realize what was happening, and he killed himself very easily. So take Glyph of Mirror Blades, which also is good with your crouching tiger hidden chimera. So that's why this is, I guess this is mandatory versus ranger. For my spec versus melee classes, this is what I use. There's my spec beast. I use narrow escape instead of crouching tiger hidden chimera. Both of them can be used. Post haste can be used as well. I like the bonus you get from these, post haste and the narrow escape. Run speed and 8-second root is really good. Crouching tiger hidden chimera, yeah, it is good, and I gotta admit sometimes I miss a shorter cooldown on my disengage, but most of the time I can stay on max range and kite, so I have it ready anyway. And with narrow escape I'm really sure to get max range every time I'm disengaging. For the second tire I won't use silencing shot, only versus a red paladin I would use silencing shot, versus everything else I would use binding shot, as this makes you get a lot of distance to him. Every time you use binding shot you can go with this and the explosive trap knockback, and you can be sure to get a stun, so I take binding shot. For level 3 tire I'd go with a spirit bond. This is mainly because I like it more. I just like it more than acceleration. And with longer fights, which I can do a lot of versus red paladins, maybe versus warriors as well sometimes, spirit bond is great healing, and it will heal more than acceleration in a long fight. Acceleration can be used if you like to have control with your healing. I would go with acceleration, but yeah, I like spirit bond. Like before, I use Thrill of the Hunt, and that is because I like how it affects my gameplay. I like it makes it flow better for me, so that is what I like. As before, yeah, you can use Dire Beast if you want to do more damage, especially in the burst. It's not getting CC'd as easy as it is versus casters, so yeah, Dire Beast would be a good alternative, and so would Fervor. Fervor is a great ability as well. Go with whatever fits your playstyle best. Level 75, yeah, Lynx Rush again. I can't see any reason why not to use Lynx Rush when you're Beastmaster or Hunter. So just keep up Lynx Rush, do the big burst damage. As I said before, yeah, this can be used. Maybe if I was marksmanship I would use Murder of the Crows, but yeah, I'm not, and no one should be. For the glyphs, I'm using camouflage as before, and it's good. You can use it on the fight, it's advantage. It's really good to have camouflage. It makes you get the opener every time. I have Master's Call. Yeah, because I don't think it's that good as it was in a Cataclysm, mainly because of warriors don't having an improved hamstring. But yeah, it's really good versus DKs. Some paladins spec slow as well. I like to have 8 seconds of Master's Call. It could be changed with the Glyph of Disengage, but with the narrow escape I don't feel that I need a better disengage. My disengage is really good as it is right now. And I have a Glyph of Explosive Trap, so if a melee gets close to me I can put down trap and knock back him. It's really good. You can use it with binding shot as well to make sure you get the stun. So that's why I use this one. The pet I'm using is it's a Spirit Beast, it's all, and that is because of Spirit Mint. It's a really good ability, and it buffs you up with Mastery, which is the best thing you can have right now. As you see, his Spirit Mint it just critted like, what did it actually crit me? It crit me 16k, man. It's a lot, and it takes for 5,000 every time. I'm macroed up with a men pet on my owl, as I want to use this all the time possible in duels, and I want to have men pet on my pet all the time as well. As you see, if it's on cooldown, I just use men pet, so that's why I like it. I chose to have my pet in ferocity, and this is mainly because of Rabbit, which increases the pet damage for 50%. Use this, beat your Wrath, and Lynx Rush to get the most epic version in the game. Also, Heart of the Phoenix is nice, of course, and Spiked Color is a lot more basic damage, and my pet is one of the best damage outputs I have, so I like to have it in ferocity. Cunning would be, I would take Cunning, I guess, for arenas, because yeah, ball speed is awesome. To have your pet run faster, to have it harder to kite, and you get Raw of Sacrifice, which might be one of the best cooldowns defensively in the game. It's really good to be immune to critical strikes. If you use it correct, it's just an awesome thing to have. But right now for duels, I'm using Ferocity, and that's what makes me best. As for rotation, I've heard a lot of people ask for rotations. I'm not sure how. You can't just say use this rotation in arena. It's not possible. But yeah, of course there are some basics. For your rotation, use kill command every time it's ready. It's the best. It's the biggest attack you have. Use it every time it's ready, all the time. Make sure you use it. Yeah, use arcane shot every time possible to take your focus down. You don't want to end up having full focus, but you don't want to end up having nothing either. And yeah, use cobra shots whenever you need a bit of focus. And that is it. Of course, you should keep a hunter's mark on the target all the time. Yeah, and I'm using Widow Venom as well, cause less healing, a bigger healing boost, and I think it's 15% now. And check it out. Here you go. Yeah, 25 healing received is less. It's really good to have, and I won't use Vimon's thing. I don't think the damage is worth it compared to the focus cost, and compared to you might have to swap target. Yeah, whatever. You can use it in arena, but it would be stupid to have a dot on your target when you're going to trap him and take him out of it. But yeah, take Hunter's Mark on the target, put your pet on it, cast Vimon's thing, cast kill command, spam your arcane shots. I can spam a lot now because I just got the proc, and use a cobra shot to get up, kill command again, get lower on your focus, don't too low, and get rid of a new kill command, and that is it. So it's pretty obvious what you should do. Pretty obvious, yeah. So that's what I do. Keep Vimon's thing on the time. And that's it.